Okay, I guess it's recording now. I'm Twisted Melody off of Vampire Freaks. I'm going to tell you now, I'm really not used to talking about myself too well. So yeah. I decided after seeing a couple of my friends do these videos though that I'd go ahead and try it out. And I asked them to ask me some questions. A good portion of them are very random. Which works for me, but anyways. I'm going to apologize right now though if I butcher your name. Yeah. Anyways, some of y'all I know by your first name, so I'll more than likely call you by your first name. I do apologize if that's annoying. Anyways, I guess I'll get started. Dylan, you asked if I had a pet unicorn, what would I name it? Normally when I name pets, I go off their personality, name them off a video game character or movie character I like. Every now and then a favorite band member. I had a cat named Chester for a while. So I'm just going to throw something generic out there though. I mean, a pet unicorn, they're normally white mares or confused as white mares. Probably Star? Or Midnight, or I don't know, I guess it just depends on the color and what the personality is. Metamorphine. You asked me, why did kamikaze pilots wear helmets? Hell if I know, because they're going to kill themselves anyway, so I don't see the point in wearing a helmet. But, yeah. I don't understand a lot of that. Aviation-wise, no. Then I got my friend Luke Blue 316. He asks if I had ever cosplay with him. Yeah, sure, as long as I'm not playing a character who's wearing skimpy clothes. I don't do skimpy. Let's see. My favorite number is 13. And when I cook, I like to pretty much make pasta, chicken, and I like to do a lot of breakfast type items. Pancakes, eggs, bacon, sausage, you know, pretty basic, easy stuff. And yes, I move my hands a lot. Jordy, you asked me why don't I live closer. Trust me, if I had money, I'd move the hell out of Oklahoma. Hard to do though when you're a mom and you really don't have that big of an income coming in. Also, if E equals MC squared, then what does me plus U equal? Can't really answer that. I'm extremely... I have to really get to know someone in order to be able to answer anything remotely close to that. And I normally have to get to know you personality-wise. And I'm extremely laid back when I meet people, and I'm kind of closed in, mainly because I try to see what they react to. I'm going to go ahead and move on before I start rambling some more there. Dark Jester 89. How tall are you? I am 4'11 and 3/4. So yeah, I'm 5 foot with my sneakers. So, but yeah, I'm short. Skittles or M&Ms? Normally M&Ms. I rarely ever eat Skittles. I really have to be in a weird or odd mood to want Skittles. If there's a time limit on fortune cookie predictions, I would think so, but I don't believe in any of the ones that I've gotten. I get a good laugh at them, though. Atiro or Aguchi? I have no idea how to pronounce your screen name or your name. So I do apologize. What is my take on control? Well, depending on what control you're talking about, which is kind of hard to, without any specification, it's kind of hard to really give my take on it. Relationship-wise, I think if someone is controlling in a relationship, that there may be problems depending. Government-wise, I won't go into that. Control. Self-control. I think that's one of the best aspects that someone can have, is self-control. You need self-control in the workplace, in your own life. You need it in relationships. You need it in all sorts of different situations. Especially with martial arts, you have to have control. With some sparring matches I used to be in back when I was in karate, it was like contact. And just hitting in the point area was what showed you had enough control without knocking your opponent straight out or knocking the air out of them or giving them concussions. What's my take on voting? I think when it comes to voting that the Electoral College is outdated, because now that we have instant communication, we could get a more accurate voting count instead of using the Electoral College. The Electoral College is so outdated and not even useful anymore. So that's pretty much my take on voting. Will I ever get a tattoo? If so, what of? I actually have 3. I got a tiger on my back left shoulder, a heart-shaped block on my upper to mid spine. Well, upper spine, like close to my neck. Then I got a Japanese sex kitten on my hip that I had them put clothes on because she had human anatomy. And yeah, that just does not work out for me. I'm also planning, depending on what career field I go into, I would like to get a little Grimly Reaper on my wrist. If you don't know who that is, you should look him up on Facebook. His name's Marius, and he has some awesome little comic characters. I'd also like to get my son's name in baby blocks and building blocks on my wrist, and possibly a little skeleton animal bat, but I haven't decided what color. I thought about blue, I've thought about green, but I really don't know. I don't want to go with black because that's just kind of, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably go with blue at one point, especially since he's a boy. He might kill me if I put him like in purple or something. Let's see. I got tons of ideas for tattoos. I would actually like to get my tiger covered up with angel wings, but I haven't found the correct angel wings that I want. Then I have a heart-shaped lock that I've drawn out myself, and it has a couple of revolvers towards the bottom and a rose up towards the top of it. And I've thought about getting Bullet for my Valentine tattooed around it somewhere, but that's going to be, it'd have to be after my angel wings because it's going to be like kind of in between them. What is my take on social grouping? That's a really good question. Social grouping. Well, if you're talking about like what they did with school, with the workplace, or just pretty much social scenes in general, I went to a little country school, before I went to homeschool. And we had the jocks, the preps, the geeks, a few outcasts, stoners, and then you just had your random people that fit into any group. I normally got along with the geeks, a few of the stoners, maybe one or two of the jocks. I think I got along with more than that, but depends on the jock and what they did and how rude they were. And then there's preps. The preps and the jocks are pretty much the same social grouping. They all hung out with each other. You had a few people who really didn't belong in there that were in there. I guess you can call them the brown nosers. Whatever. I kind of like the gamers and the geek group because it didn't matter what type of background or who you were, they pretty much accepted you. So they're pretty cool. Stoners, I had a few friends that were stoners. It was pretty cool. Funny as hell. Then you had the people that fit into any category, and those were really good friends. If you needed something or needed someone to talk to, they pretty much stopped and talked to you. So they're pretty cool. Social grouping, I really think that, it's been around for decades. Hell, it even starts in kindergarten now. If you don't have the right backpack or the right shoes or whatever clothing, you're automatically not in. I think that's goofy. But then again, I'm looking at it as perspective from a parent now. My son's 2.5, and I'm actually dreading the day he hits kindergarten because he's going to come home and go, Mommy, I need these pair of shoes, or Mom, I need this type of shirt, or yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm also not looking forward to the teen years. Yeah, they're still a ways off, but the thing is he's 2.5, about to turn 3, and it's going by way too fast. But yeah, you can probably hear my southern accent too. I don't know. Kind of hope not. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of worried about that. I think the social grouping thing needs to I wish it would go away, but it never will. Also on social grouping, I can't really think of anything else except for things that are just going to irritate the hell out of me. So anyways, I guess is where I say see you later. I guess if you got more questions and if this video does pretty well, I might make another one. I don't know. Not certain. But yeah. And for those of you who wondered how the hell I talked or whatever, here you go. Alrighty. Bye.